Hello and welcome to this lecture, and in this lecture we are going to learn how we could go ahead and install Django on Windows. So the first thing which you need to do is that you actually need to go to the search bar and search in for something which is called as PowerShell. So once you have PowerShell over here, simply right click over here and click on Run as Administrator. So that's going to run PowerShell as an administrator, and make sure that you click yes, and that's actually going to load up a PowerShell over here. So this is similar to a terminal in a command line, and we are actually going to install Django using this PowerShell. So the first thing which you need to do is that you need to make sure that Python is actually installed on your computer. So let me just make sure that I increase the font over here because this is completely unreadable right now. Okay, so the first thing which we do is that we make sure that we have Python installed. So in order to check if Python is installed, we simply type in Python --version and hit enter. So as you could see, it showed us the output as Python 3.5.2. That means we have successfully installed Python. Now the next step is to basically go ahead and install Django. But even before installing Django, we need a tool which is called as Easy Install, and Easy Install is a tool which we could use to install Django. Now in many of the cases, Easy Install is not installed or is not configured on your computer properly. So in order to make sure that Easy Install is actually there in a working condition, simply type in easy _install --version and hit enter. So when you do that, you actually get the result as setup tools and some numbers. So if you have this thing, that means you actually have Easy Install installed on your computer. So in case if you don't have Easy Install installed on your computer, what you need to do is that you need to open up the folder where your Python folder is located. So make sure that you have the path where you have downloaded and installed Python. So in my case, I have my Python folder over here at this path. So what I'm going to do is that I'm simply going to open up this folder. So I will copy this path, open up my file explorer, and here when I simply paste this path, I will go to this Python folder right here. So in Python, if you go over here, you will have something which is called as scripts. Now in script, as you could see, I am able to see a file here which is called as Easy Install. So what you need to do here is that once you go to this folder, you need to actually copy this complete file path, and you actually need to go and search for my computer. So simply type in computer or this PC. So you simply need to right click on it, go to properties, and in properties you then have to go to advanced system settings, and in advanced system settings you actually need to look for an option which says environment variables. So this thing right here is environment variables. So simply click over here, and in path you actually need to specify the path for this thing right here. So as you could see, I already have my path. So if you don't have this path, what you could do is that you could simply click on new and just paste the path over here. And when you add this, simply hit OK, and that's actually going to create this path for you. So once this path is set up, you're pretty much good to go. So once that thing is done, you could just open up the PowerShell. So once you have this path set up, what you could do is that you could restart PowerShell so that it actually loads up this path. And once PowerShell is opened up, you could again check by typing easy _install --version in order to make sure that Easy Install is now installed on your computer. Now once Easy Install is installed, the next step is to basically go ahead and install Django. So in order to install Django, you simply need to type in easy _install Django and hit enter. And what that's going to do is that that's going to install Django on your computer. So right now at this moment, I'm not going to do that because I already have Django installed on my computer. So I'm not going to mess that thing up. So once you hit enter, Django is actually going to be installed on your computer. And from the next lecture onwards, we are going to start learning about Django. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.